Hello, this is Survival-gyver, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about emergency preparation. So, emergency prep or preparation, not related to H, is just a way of preparing yourself for whatever happens. Now, in the case of where I live in North Carolina, we get all of the lovely stuff. We get fires, we get ice storms, we get hurricanes, we get tornadoes, and we get earthquakes and flooding, excessive flooding. So I was going to say the trifecta of stuff, but that's more than three. So we get everything here. And unfortunately, you think like the people that live here on the shore would have be prepared for some of the really devastating weather we have or natural disasters, and they're not. Some people are, but very, very few. Most of the people that prepare for problems live out on the western side of North Carolina by the mountains. So there's that. But just as something to keep in the background, like my apartment here, we have gas hot water heater, a gas stove, and a gas barbecue in the back. It's all natural gas, so the barbecue is converted to natural gas. Hot water tank is natural gas, and the stove is natural gas. Can't use the oven without electricity because it has to do something with the valving on the inside. I was going to get involved in it, but the manual specifically states in really big letters not to use the oven when there's no electricity. So we lose electricity a lot here. We haven't lost gas maybe once or twice. That's usually due to some kind of work or maintenance, or a tree fell and ripped the line out. So other than having food that's already ready to eat, you have other options. You could always go to like the N-Camp stove I have, which will take isobutane, propane with the proper adapter, bio, which is sticks and twigs and leaves and things of that nature, Esbit cubes, or pellets you could put in there. That works as well. But I always like to have a backup. So I've had this for a very long time. This, I believe, came from Food Lion. I've only seen it in some Food Lions. And the price ranges from like $7 to $12 locally at some of the Food Lions. I don't even know who makes this, because I know it says Grill Perks. And when I checked, they don't show this at all. I checked Far East Brokers and Consultants. They don't seem to show anything on it. Operation BBQ Relief, which is a nonprofit organization which helps bring meals to people in a disaster, to first responders and civilians alike. And I think they've had over 10 million. I think they've given away 10 million meals already. So I'm not sure who makes this specific one. When I looked it up on Amazon, there's nothing for it. So the link below in the description will be a general idea of disposable charcoal grills. All this really is a foil pan with a mesh on top and some briquettes already ready to go on the inside, and a stand. So it says ready to use charcoal, wire cooking grid, foil tray with wire stand, 11.5 inch by 9 inch grill area. So when in doubt, you have a backup. Like if I run out of natural gas for the barbecue in the back, I have backup. If the N-Camp stove is being used somewhere else, or maybe I'll let a neighbor or another family member use it in a time of need, there's a backup. I like to have a backup just in case. I would recommend having 2 of these just in case. They burn for about 3 hours, which is more than enough to cook most things. But having 2 of them, because, well, 2 is 1, 1 is none kind of thing. So let's take a look at this here. In the description will be a hashtag for Operation BBQ Relief, and their YouTube page will also be linked to it. Again, I could not find where you can buy this online, this specific one. So there's going to be a generic Amazon link to other kinds of disposable grills. So here, purchasing this product helps Operation BBQ Relief. Visit obr.org to learn more. Warning, remove wrapper and cardboard before lighting. It scares me that that kind of warning is required, but nowadays, nowadays I guess you have to do that. I'm not going to open this up because as soon as I do, all the dust and debris that's on the inside is going to fall over my desk, and that would be a problem. So it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1, remove the tray from the box. Set the tray on the stand included. Put stand and tray on a non-flammable surface, light with a match or lighter. It's that easy. You can actually set them off with a ferrocerium rod. If you really want to get special, you could. Same thing on this side, and same thing on this side and on the back. Here, all the lovely stuff bouncing around on the inside. Designed and distributed by Far East Brokers Consultants of Florida, made in China. What a surprise. And Operation BBQ Relief is a nonprofit organization that provides hot meals to communities across the country, armed with a caravan of cooks, mobile pits, kitchens, and volunteers. Operation BBQ Relief delivers the healing power of barbecue in times of need, feeding first responders and communities affected by natural disasters, along with year-round efforts to fight hunger through the Always Serving Project and Operation Restaurant Relief programs. To learn more, go to obr.org. I will leave a link in the description if anybody wants to donate to them. Because why not, right? For a good cause. This one, as I said, I don't know who this is, but nothing came up on this. And OBR car S, there should be an E here, because if you go to OBR car, it comes up as car shows. So there should be an E here. Let's see if this will write. Okay, so OBR cares. So that's it on this. If anybody knows how to use a barbecue or grill, that's pretty much, it's easy enough. Said, open it up, put it on the stand, put that on. The grate is already on it. If you wanted to, you could put a grilling mat on top of that, which I wouldn't recommend. Or if you're going to do something like a stir fry or something like that, get some extra tin foil, either pre-made tin foil, pull pieces, pre-cut ones, couldn't think of the word, or some kind of grilling pack so you can make sure nothing falls inside. But that's it. Obviously you can make them yourself if you want. It's pretty much just a pan and a grate and something to hold it up with. So you have your options depending on how handy you are. And just in case, you may never need it. Hopefully you'll never need it. But if you do, you got one in the background. You always have something to help you out. Because you get a hurricane coming, or some wicked storms, and there's evacuations, and there's a run on the supermarkets. Getting all the food and all that stuff is great and all, but if you can't cook it, you're kind of screwed. And of course, there are ways, you can always make a bonfire or a campfire in the backyard or wherever, or what's left of your property. You can always get your own portable barbecue. Again, you're still running on like propane or isobutane. So this is just, briquettes. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's pretty easy. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below and I will answer them pretty quickly. If you want to see more about emergency prep or any kind of preparations, ask and I'll see what I can do for you. You can leave a comment below or you can email me. My email is in the description below towards the very bottom. And please like and subscribe so I can see what everybody's everybody's interested in. And thank you for watching, and have a glorious day.